Welcome, and one more welcome back to Ian O'Clock. Today's project, well, he's here as well. He's helping me today.
Yeah,
you?
I'm just incidental.
He's not. He's going to give me some gems, some pure gems of knowledge.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly not.
Well, we're fighting amongst all the boxes, as you know. So, okay. So today's project I'm going to do is a steampunk giant tag.
Fantastic.
Which I'm also going to use one of the images from the Gentleman of Science book. So, without more ado,
Further.
We're going further. Where are we going now? Let's go back over there and we'll get started.
Here we go again.
Oh
Is that the Carpenters?
Here we go. No.
Who was it then?
Here we go again. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Can't remember.
dun, dun, dun.
Somebody will tell us.
Me and you. I don't know. So, giant steampunk giant tag day today.
Big tag day.
Big giant steampunk giant tag.
So are we going to give them a little bit of feedback? Oh, not feedback. A background story of where this came from.
Yes, about a year and a half ago, I was invited to do a mixed media mayhem with our friends at Indigo Blue.
So it was a big workshop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We had 60 people. Yeah, we did 60, wasn't it?
There was 12 to 13 on each table, and there was 30. No, so you're looking at maybe 40.
40, sorry, yeah.
40 peeps.
And I did a similar project. It's not the same.
No.
A similar project. And everybody loved it. So I thought I'd just give it a bit of a tweak and share it with you guys. So the set itself is a single sheet of medite, but you get lots. We like to give lots. So you have vintage, memories, and be yourself. Little word box. Magic showed me how to do those. Then you've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cogs and bits of rivets and such like. You've got your main frame and you've got your backing piece as well. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to work alongside, excuse me that if I may, just put it over there.
Thank you.
I'm going to use my Gentleman of Science book. I think there's only a few left in stock, so I'm going to knock them down to £9.99 to get rid before we move.
Okay.
So we just need to change that on the website.
Going to put them on sale.
On sale, yes. So I mean, there's loads of guys in here.
So how many pages is there in total?
It is 32 vintage designs.
Right.
So you've got both sides. You've got your.
Do they get the ATCs with those as well on the inside covers?
They do.
Right. Okay. So you get in 12 ATC sized pieces as well.
You are.
Fantastic. As well as the 32 pages
of the Gentleman of Science. But you've also got all the plans and stuff on the left-hand sides with bits of ephemera in there.
Yeah, I can just imagine cutting him out and sticking him on something else.
I can as well, yeah.
Have you decided which one you're using today? The Dalek boy.
The Dalek boy.
Because he looks like a Dalek.
He calls him Dalek boy. So let's see how it fits. This is easy to do. So I'll just push this out from the sheet. It's got 4 catch points in it to make it a little bit easier so it doesn't drop out in the post. And then a little bit of pressure there. 2, 3, 4. You can audition it then.
Oh, look.
And see where you want to put him.
Look how he fits.
He looks great in there, doesn't he?
He does.
I mean, they all look good. I mean, he's a bit big, but he would work in there as well.
Well, we know he won't.
We know he was. We've used him before on a different project.
He'd work.
He'd work.
He'd work.
He'd work as well. They'd all fit.
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper. So which one am I going to use, Ben? Do you reckon, Mike? Do you want to use him, Dalek boy?
Let's use Dalek boy.
We'll just put that out of there. It's great paper. It's 170 GSM, but it's really thick.
And for our American cousins, it's £115.
It is, Mike. Yes, it is. So to start with, what I'll do is we don't throw the bits away. We'll keep that.
For
I don't know.
For something.
For something or other. Yeah.
For something later.
Why not? Okay, I'll just take that off there. Very easy to...
I've emptied the bin, so...
Oh, very decent of you, sir. Very decent.
I know. You've actually got a complete clean work surface.
Lovely. And we've not got many nubbins on there either, so that's...
I'm going to use my magic blue cloth
it's
today.
got some recycled cloths. I'll tell you about those later. I find it quite boring.
Paper. But you can wash them in the washing machine.
Yes, I'm not putting them in my washing machine.
It's bizarre stuff.
There we are. There we go.
What are we doing there?
So I'm just taking the nubbins off with a little bit of an emery board. So what I want to do is I want to put some grab and go on here. And I remember last time we also put it on there, don't we?
No, you don't need to do it with this.
We don't.
You only need to do that with matte medium.
Right.
Matte medium needs to be on both sides to stop the bubbles and the wrinkles.
Right.
There's not enough water in this grab and go.
Is there not?
For that to be...
Can I brush it about?
You can. As long as you wash your brush afterwards.
Yes, of course.
Kate Indigo Lucy's got one of those like little spatula things. Are you with us?
Yeah.
Do you want to call an ambulance?
For how long, I don't know.
Yeah, she's got like a little plastic scraper that I don't know where she got it from, but it's like a squeegee, and it spreads the glue. It's really clever.
How fab.
I asked her about whether I could have one, and she said no.
No, she's like that though. It's our best friend. Right, okay, so I'll position it where I think it's going to go. I think...
Bearing in mind you've got your frame.
Yeah, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think that's about right. Put him on there. I'll just get a wet wipe.
Did you see how you had one handy then? Ready?
I did.
Ready to go.
Not stuck.
Yes, it has stuck.
Yes, it has. I'll just give the edges a quick rub down. And I'll just give it a dry. There's a lovely smell then.
Oh,
it's from the wet wipes. I thought it was
lightly fragrant
like
wipes.
it was visitation then.
They're for baby's bottoms.
Fair enough. Okay, so that's now dry-ish.
It's dry enough to work with.
It is dry enough to work with, Mike, you're right. I've got a scalpel somewhere that I've brought up. I'll just put that in the water. Oh, it always falls in the...
You've done it again.
No, it always falls in the water.
There's far too much water in the bottom of this. You could go swimming in that.
Won't swim very far.
There we go.
There we go.
I shall dry it on my shop cloth. I have washed this already.
You've washed it?
Yeah, washed it. Sorry, you washed it.
Thank you. I wasn't full of enthusiasm about it, so I wasn't very
happy. You thought it was going to fall to pieces, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I thought he was just going to say, look at this, and put this thing into falls to pieces. Yeah. Okay, so we've got, let's just look for just hold it to the light, we can see the little hole.
Would you like a pencil so you can just...
No, I've got a new scalpel blade.
Yeah. Get you.
I know. Of course, you've got on the sheet, you've got your little rings, reinforcer rings as well to go on. So,
oh, right, okay. I didn't notice those there.
Oh, yeah, they're there. Okay, so that's done. Get rid of that.
I just thought of another use for them. You could put them over his eyes and give him steampunk goggles.
You could actually. Okay, so let's put that to one side and let's take it out from the sheet.
Full of it today, you know.
He is full of something. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Just double check. I'm just making sure I do like. Yes, that's perfect. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool.
Yeah. When you push it in, it pushes the edge in, and it looks like it doesn't fit, but it does fit. It's exactly the same size. Right, so we know that's going to work. So let's take the bits out from the sheet. Put in there. Which one? Be yourself, memories or vintage?
I think vintage.
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 Just push from the front. I I think these are ace. Mike showed me how to do these. You've got some as well, haven't you?
I did a stencil with journaling words on them.
They're lovely.
And I did a Halloween version called Wicked Words.
I think they need to get some of those laser cuts like that on a sheet. All different words.
Different words, yeah. And I did actually do some last year, I think. But, it did turn into the stencil instead.
Oh, did it?
I was going to do them as wooden ones. I did the poison label ones.
Oh, you did, yeah, Halloween.
And never got around to using them. And that just evolved into the stencil instead, and I completely forgot about them, to be honest.
Oh, well, I might do some then.
Yeah, why not?
Now I know how to do them.
Yeah, because they're easy enough.
I don't need to use all the bits, so I'll put the other bits up there. So I've got all my little bits and bats I need there.
Excellent.
So
give me that piece of paper there.
Thank you very much.
And that one there. I'm having a tidy head on today.
He has, hasn't he?
We've had the vacuum cleaner out today and frightened the spiders.
We've been getting ready to
move. Looking for your plate.
My plate.
Yes, we've been getting ready to move. So we've been dismantling furniture today.
Old furniture we've had to 25 years from IKEA.
That we're getting rid of because we don't need it in the new house.
No. Okay.
But it has lasted us quite well, hasn't it?
Yes, it has very, very well.
As you said today, you've had your money's worth.
I've made money's worth. Okay,
and
so
for a Yorkshireman, that's very important.
It is. I'll just grab that. Oh.
Is that your elbow?
It was my bad elbow, yes.
Oh.
Yes, that's really, really nice.
Oh dear me.
That's the one that got arthritis in.
Yeah.
Just paint the outside.
So you're going to go all the way around the outside first?
I am, so we'll join you in a minute when I've got this done, because you don't want to watch me go right the way around.
No.
When you're falling asleep.
So you're just going around the outside just to fill in those little
bits of black. I'm not doing the inside though.
No.
It's too complicated.
Nooks and crannies.
Nooks and crannies, yeah. Just a little bits on the outside. The inside you won't see it because you can put in the picture in and it'll disappear.
So if you do that, I've got time to nip down and put the kettle on.
You have.
And doors to manual.
And doors to manual. Okay, all painted on the outside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the sponge dauber, the good old Tim Holtz sponge daubers. And I'm going to go around the outside. Buffalo gals go around the outside.
Yes. What's that method called?
Spouncing.
There we go.
It's great because if you paint it with a brush, you're going to end up getting bits down the insides. And if you do that, you're going to have to paint it all because it'll look awful.
Yes.
So by doing this and not going too hard, the paint actually stays on the surface and doesn't drop inside the holes or the bits on the insides.
Lovely. Fabulous verb. I spounce,
I
you spounce, we all spounce.
They all spounce together. Okay,
bom, bom, bom.
So I'm also going to do some of the little cogs I've done. So all I'm going to do with these, I'm going to do the outside.
I notice you've not used gesso first.
No, I often find gesso's great, don't get me wrong, but with the metallics, if you use gesso, it doesn't look as nice.
Really?
No, it's much better. You get, okay, it soaks in, but you can put a second coat on because you want that hammered finish.
Ah.
So by doing it without the gesso, you get the hammered finish on top of the MDF. Plus, you don't get any nasty white bits showing through at the edges.
Fair enough.
So it all becomes quite a lot darker.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do a couple of these. And then we'll swap. So what I also want to use, I also want to do some in rich gold.
Ooh.
These paints are lovely.
And these are Dale Rowney System 3 acrylic.
They are.
I've just bought myself a little tester set of Amsterdam.
It has.
I haven't even taken them out of the packet yet. Therefore, when we've moved into the new premises.
The new premises. Okay, so that's that. I'll just take that off there, pop it in the water. And like television, here's one I had earlier. Okay.
Proper telly.
So I'll just put that on there. I thought it was going to drop in then. So all I need is a little bit of this. Shake it to wake it. And just a little bit. There we are. They're very, very colour rich of these paints. Very. So, and you'll see when I use that.
Out, Mr. Bentley Bobs.
You get a metallic, but you get quite an aged metallic. It looks like old brass.
Go on then.
Because the colour of the background, i.e. the burn on the edges of the MDF might, look, it changes the colour of it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it becomes like a vintage copper, a vintage brass.
So then Bentley's not impressed. He's walked out.
Was he?
Yeah.
It's such a difficult.
I think he's gone to find out where his brother is.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I mean, look how that jumps out now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he can smell the sunshine, so he's gone in there. He's gone to find it.
Got to find the sunshine. I'll just do the front of that. You see, look how the colour, it's not bright and brassy now because you've put it onto the MDF raw. If you'd have put white gesso on here or black gesso, it wouldn't have been the same colour. You would end up with something that's very bright and brassy, which is not what I want.
So you get a bit of show through.
Yeah, you get a little bit of show through, and if you don't like it, just put another layer on.
If you were using an ordinary colour, like a translucent colour,
yeah,
and you wanted it to really pop, then maybe use white gesso.
You'd have to, because you don't want the darkness coming through of the medite underneath, do you?
No.
See, all that has a similar tone now. You've got that vintage tone to it.
That vintage look.
Vintage look, yes. This is where it all moves on its own. There we are. There we go. One. Let's do a couple of these.
The faux screw heads.
Faux screw heads. I think these are really dinky. There we go.
They are cute, aren't they?
Yeah, lovely, aren't they? I only want 3. I've done 1, 2. I've done 2, so I'll just do a last one. There we go. That's that. So I've got all the other little bits and bats, but I don't think I need everything, to be honest with you, because it shouldn't look too laboured, isn't it?
Possibly, but I mean, you can always add to it later.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I think what I might do actually is to do another one of layer them up. Got both on this one.
That coppery gold.
But look, you get a different colour.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever tried mixing gold and copper together. You probably end up with like a rose gold.
Yeah, look at
a rose gold.
Yeah, look at the difference.
Yeah.
Just do these, and then we can get them dry. I think I may need to put some matte medium onto the photo, because I really fancy having a bit of a spray today, because I found this in the stash, Salvage Patina.
Ooh.
So I think what I'm going to do, I'll get this lot dry, and then I'll come back to you and we'll talk about giving this a coat with some matte medium.
Okie dokes.
Okay, so we're all dry now.
All dry.
All dry. I'll just get a damp cloth and just wipe this over before it dries, and I get my legs smacked really, really hard. And not in a good way. Alright, there we are. Okay, get that off there. Oh dear.
Should we come back after you finish?
No, it's fine.
Scrubbing.
Scrubbing. With yes, scrubbiness. Oh dear.
You're just creasing them out now.
There we are, all sorted. That'll do.
Yeah, just call it a day.
Yeah. Right, so what I want to do is just offer that up and have a look. Oh yes. Perfect. What I want to do is I want to give this a coat of matte medium, because I think what I want to do is when I get it put together, I want to drop some of the Salvage Patina on there and use some water to move it.
Okay.
So I need some of the super thick slap it on, is it, mate? No, it's not.
No.
It's matte medium, isn't it?
It is matte medium, yeah.
I knew that
if
already.
you'd have told me that beforehand, I could have got it out and ready for you.
It's fine, I only just decided
it's
then.
you're not trying to pack up or anything, you know.
I'm just, you know.
Just don't worry about me.
I'm just, you know. Thank you very much.
Because that was like a real chore, wasn't it? Trying to get it out.
Thank you very much.
I hadn't realised it was so easy to get to.
So just squirt a little bit on and brush it round, is that right, Mike?
Yeah, just put it on the work surface and just use it. Just cover everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what that will do, if you're unfamiliar with the product, the matte medium will create a barrier. So it's a sealant, but it's not shiny. It is matte. You can get gloss ones.
We don't like
or satin ones. So you just splashed yourself.
Just splash myself in matte medium.
But what it will enable you to do is if you add any colour onto it, it will create a barrier between the paint and the paper, which will then enable the paint, the watered down paint, to run off the surface or move.
It won't stick, will it?
No, if you hadn't put any of it on, then as soon as you add any paint or water to it, it would just absorb straight away into the paper and it won't move. You won't get the runs and the drips that you want.
Plus your paper will pill.
And possibly your paper will pill, yeah. Whereas if you add this barrier between the two, it will then allow it to move more easily and won't soak in.
What you can do as well, if you want, is you can add some colour to the matte medium to give it a tint.
You could add a little bit of brown if you've got it to create a little bit of a vintage glaze. Works better with the gloss.
Does it?
If you're going to do that. But if you wanted a matte vintage glaze, like a sepia, then by all means, you could just mix a little bit of vintage photo on your mat.
Yeah.
And then I'll put a bit of vintage photo, just dab it onto your mat, and then add the matte
use
medium,
it. Yeah.
and just tint it, because it does dry completely clear. But if you've added that little bit of a colour to it, then you create that coloured glaze without having to spend lots of money.
Well, that's nice.
Sorry, Tim.
I'll just give this a quick dry and I'll be back. That is a lovely finish.
It certainly is. So, yeah, just all joking aside, at the moment, it's quite difficult here in the UK to get Ranger products, mainly because there's only one main distributor for Ranger products here in the UK. It's a company called Personal Impressions.
So where all the shops buy their stock from.
Yeah, so it's literally, unless you're buying directly from Ranger, like Diane Reevely does, because she's a designer.
But you've got to spend a huge amount of money on it.
Yeah, so ordinary craft shops up and down the country can only buy a range of products from one place, which means that they're quite, when they come in, they go out very quickly. So being able to find an alternative product that works in the same way that you can make yourself
is great.
It's great, because if you can't get hold of the product that you want, there are alternative ways to achieve the same effect.
Of course.
If you can't get hold of it. So I wasn't being funny about Tim.
No, we are no, we love Tim. Okay, right. So I'm just going to stick on the outside on the border. We only need a very little bit of this. It's very strong.
That's the big tub you've got there. Maybe we got a smaller one. I might have run out of a smaller one.
It doesn't matter. There we go. And we know that if you get it and it goes everywhere, you just use a damp brush.
That's it.
And pick it off because it's transparent.
Yes. So just thinking, this could make one of a really, really cool rainy day project.
Yes, it would. Yeah, it could be, couldn't it?
Yeah. So you could have one of these, have it to one side, keep it until you found the right image to go into your tag.
Yeah.
Or stamp image or something like that. And then if you're at a loose end one day, there's nothing on the TV, or it's raining and you can't go out and play in the garden.
Yeah, you can get your kit out.
As opposed to getting your kit off.
Get the kit off, yes. Bit old for that now, but never mind. Okay.
Can't be doing all the scaffolding.
No, I know. I don't like the crying. Okay, so
the recriminations.
Recriminations, yeah. Okay. So let's have a look. We need to audition. I think we'll put that there.
Yeah. So, are you going to build up a cluster around?
Yeah, I think so, around the bottom, yeah. So we'll just put that there. And we've got, you see, that's gone.
Yeah, almost rose gold.
Rose goldy. So I think we'll put...
I liked it there. So you have it first, in between the two.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
That just builds that extra layer on there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That looked nice there. I like that.
And then we've got... I'm going to put that there.
Yes, that's a good
I
idea.
think, because I don't want to...
That does work.
I don't want to inhibit him, because it's a nice image.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to be covering him up, do we?
No, so vintage can go there. Paintbrush again, just to
That's it.
get a little bit
Lovely.
off. Vintage. Then we could put...
Yeah, I think that, and then maybe just offset.
Yeah. So I'll just put a little bit on there.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, as we said before, give it a bit of a tickle, and that will disappear. And on top of that, we're going to put it on directly in the middle.
I would offset it slightly.
What, down or across?
I would bring it in.
Sort of there?
Yeah. That's just me. It's your tag.
No. I appreciate. I am but the Padawan.
I don't think so. Somehow.
There we go. Then we've got some little. Don't laugh. I've got little nuts.
Screw heads.
Screw heads. That sounds better, doesn't it?
It does.
I'll put one there. And put one down there and one up there.
Yeah, why not?
It's like a triangle, isn't it?
It's a visual triangle. Very well done for remembering
Thank you.
Not being patronising or anything.
I'm not taking it as such. I need to put the whole reinforcer on, which will go just there. Oh,
did it come off again?
Yes. Just give it a tickle.
Just round the other side.
Have a quick look.
Yeah,
that's
lovely.
good. And then we've got a couple of little bits here.
One either side.
What do you mean on the other side, Mike? Sorry.
One there.
Yeah.
And one down here.
One like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice
that's
little
nice.
accents.
That's nice.
Lovely.
Yes. Right.
Because they then also contrast with the colour there, don't they?
They do. And what I'll do now is I'll just give it a bit quick heat over, and then we can put some patina on it then.
Patina?
Yes. So, thank you very much, Mike.
I went to school with a girl called Patina.
I went to school with a girl called Teresa Green.
Trees are green.
Teresa Green. There we go.
Lettuce leaf.
Okay, so I've got all that dry now. Mike, being the love that he is, has just gone off and found me some sari silk that he got from Kay.
It's not sari silk.
It's not sari silk. What is it? Binding?
It's seam binding.
Seam binding.
I didn't get it from Kay.
I thought you did. Sorry.
No. It's been stuck in a box at the bottom of my craft cupboard, along with a load of other colours. I didn't even know I had it.
But look how close that is.
But I also found a full packet of tassels. And again, all different colours.
I think that was when he did the Turkish dancing classes, the belly dancing classes.
Pasties, yeah. And again, I've got absolutely no idea where they came from.
So we'll put those over there to keep them safe. Don't get them covered in water. So wake it to shake it.
You'll need to do quite a lot because there's an agitator in there.
I can hit the ball, yeah.
Make sure your binder is
Right, so look.
nice and agitated.
So let's go out and have a look. Oh yeah, that's all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a light squirt over to start with, so it moves when I put it on.
Yeah.
So, and because we've already got
the matte medium.
The matte medium on. Is that a bit too big, that brush, do you think?
You need to add water to that.
Oh, I do. Sorry, of course I do.
Get it nice and runny. And then are you going to squirt it again?
Yeah. At the top. So we're going to get those runs, which is exactly what we want.
You see, it's already started running down the outside there.
Yeah. See, if we hadn't put this on, and we'd have just left it without putting it on,
it would have just soaked in.
It would have just soaked in, and it would have gone not particularly well. Let's put some around there. There we go. That's what I love.
Yeah, don't forget to add a bit more. If you add it up there, it'll run down that way.
Yeah.
And then the water.
Yeah.
But also, because you've put the matte medium on, see where it's dripping over his eye?
Yeah.
You can just dab it off now. You wouldn't have been able to do that if you'd just used the normal paper.
Really?
Yeah, because it would have soaked straight in.
I mean, look at we've got the pooling.
Yeah.
That colour is lovely. Just give that a little, get that to move a little bit, the piece there.
Mm.
Just a little bit on the top, just up there. Just.
See, I love this now, look, it's coming down over his jacket shoulder.
Yeah, that's lovely. I like the pooling we've got.
Yep.
There's a bit of pooling there. A little bit on there. And just a little bit.
Yeah, you do need to get in there while it is still wet to remove it, because otherwise...
It won't.
Yeah. once it's dry, it's permanent. So
Oh yeah, over his shoulder.
yeah. But that's the beauty of using the matte medium on it.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
otherwise it would have just stained the paper.
And if you don't like it, just dab it.
Yeah. Because the paper in the paper pads is uncoated stock.
It is.
You can write on it.
You can, and it takes distress ink and paint beautifully.
Yeah. So you can hand tint over the top.
I think that's nice. I think I'll just leave that to dry now.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Just get rid of that at the bottom. There we go. Right. Give me a minute, and I'll be back, and we'll talk about the tassel. Pasties.
You're not happy, are you?
No, I need to put more patina on. I need some more here. I love this.
Yeah.
And I feel we're a bit lacking. So water. And
you don't need a huge amount. Then add water to that. That's it. Get it nice and fluid. Use a smaller brush this time. Make sure it's all mixed properly. That's it. There we go. I think in this instance, more is more.
I think it is. And remember, we can take it off his face with the cloth.
Yeah, absolutely.
So don't worry about that.
And then maybe just over that copper cog at the top.
That one?
Thumb is, yeah. Yeah, I think it needs some there.
And then
that's it. Get it moving. Maybe let it go flat.
let's just get it off his face.
Well, if you let it go flat, you'll be able to see it then.
Yeah.
That's it. You could always just put a piece of tissue just over his face if you wanted to.
I think that's more. That's much better.
Yeah. Yeah. The more you tip it up, the more it's going to run.
Yeah. So I'll leave it flat.
If you leave it to pool.
Yeah. Get rid of that.
That's it. It's not going to move much further now. Is it?
So right, let's get that dry, and we'll talk about the seam binding. That's better, isn't it? So, there we go. Happy with that now.
Like it.
Love the colour. Love these colours. I mean, look at that.
It is nice.
Gorgeous.
Really nice.
So, we have our seam binding and we have our tassel.
You do?
So,
you can ask me for some scissors now, aren't you?
I think they're on the right hand side.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not.
No.
I'm going to ask you where the end of the seam binding is. Don't know about anything else. Right.
I rescued that from the rubbish because Ian was going to throw it away.
I was. Yeah. No, we're not putting that on there, mate. No. We're not.
I couldn't bear to see that get thrown away. There we go.
They were actually fairy lights.
They were the outside lights, aren't they?
There we go. So what I'm going to do is going to form a loop. Let's have a look. Oops. Should have got the iron out.
The seam binding is a bit more delicate, isn't it?
It is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to put the loop through there with the end of a pencil or a brush.
The end of a brush.
End of anything
There's a
really.
pencil there.
That's not going to go through there, Mike. It needs to be smaller.
A thin brush.
Yes, please.
There
Thank you.
go.
That's most kind. Thank you.
Have you got it?
Yes. No. Do
you want an even thinner one?
No, it's evading the. It's evading the.
It's evading capture.
Evading capture. Yes. Let's have a look. So,
Maybe if you fold it again in half.
I was just trying to push it through the middle like that because I thought it would be easier. But it just keeps.
Does it keep going off to the side?
Yeah. Hey.
There you go.
Okay, and then before I put that through there, I'm going to put that over there.
Oh, okay.
And then I think when I pull that through there,
You all fingers and thumbs today?
I have actually, yeah. And then we put that. That goes with that, you see. So you've got. Does that work or not for you, Mike?
I would have been tempted
Mm-hmm.
to. I think you've tied it in now.
That's all right.
You'd have to unfasten it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been tempted to push it through the hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. You're probably right.
As Paul Simon said, there's 1,000 ways to leave your lover.
Not gone that bad, has it? There we go.
Was it Paul Simon or Garfunkel?
Something to enjoy, Roy. It's Simon and Garfunkel. You've just got the album, haven't you?
I have, the greatest hits. Yes.
Is that going to go?
It will, yes. You're holding onto a thing of the loop then.
Oh yeah.
And then that's it. Just feed it through, and then
There's just what? Hang on. There's one or two
stragglers.
There always is. There's always one or two.
Lagging behind.
Yeah, and then just pull that through like that.
There you go. And then you can fasten that back
And
off
then
again.
I can fasten that back off as well. Through there. There we are. Oops, so there's it. That's just come off there.
It's all right.
It'll stick. It's just.
It will.
There we are. So there we have it.
Fab.
So I've used the giant steampunk tag set along with the Gentleman of Science, of which there is loads. And Mike's just put the.
I've just reduced the price on the website.
And there is only 8 books, isn't there?
There is only 8 left. Yes.
So fill your boots.
Yeah. Grab them while stock's last.
Grab them while stock's last. So yes.
To clear.
So yep, that's my project for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't, why not? Something about your friends watching.
Yeah, you know the rules.
You know it.
you know the procedure.
Yeah. So that's it for me this week. Thank you for watching.
And don't forget, what I will do is I will put some clickable links below the video to both the giant steampunk tag kit, and also I'll just do one link to your Emporium, because everything's going to be there anyway.
Yeah, and don't forget, you've still got all these bits left you can use.
Yeah, for other projects.
So, it's bye for now.
Yes, bye.
Let's go and pack some more boxes.
So joy. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.